Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Starting off this morning a bit early on Saturday morning because in a minute we're going to be heading out to Carsington Water, because this morning, starting at 10 AM, I'm doing a Carsington Water trail run, 10k race with run through. I booked the last minute this week. Just thought I'd do a 10k just so I get help myself out a bit with getting me back into running, because this year we need to go full force because I've booked something recently this week, which I'll tell you a bit later on. It's going to be my hardest challenge yet this year, so something I need to work towards and train towards. But I'll let you in on that a bit later on what I'm doing. In the last video, last weekend, I told you that I ordered something which I'll show you in this vlog. The thing I ordered was these, a new pair of trail running shoes. I ordered these just for this event and for any future trail runs or anything like that. These are the iNov trail runners. I've already tested them out. They're very good shoes. Got lots of tread on the bottom of everything, so they're going to help me out today. But for now, I've got everything sorted, and I'll put the camera back up when we get to Carsington Water. Right everyone, we've just made it to Carsington Water now, where we've parked up in this car park here near the lake. This is just a bit further up than the other side of the lake where the visitor centre is. This is where the start line is here today for the 10k race at 10 AM. I'm going to leave my camera in the car and I'll film some parts on my phone. And then the finish line is near the visitor centre where my mum and dad will be moving down to once they start off. So I'll pick the camera back up when we start off. Right everyone, I've just finished the Carsington 10k race with run through. We've just been cafe out of a drink so I could sit down. Just back at the car, then we're going to be heading in with something now. Here's my medal for today. It's all made out of wood. I'll try to put the camera on now to show you. 1 second. Here we go. It's all made out of wood. The race itself, it was my first ever trail running event at Carsington Water. I've never done a trail running event before. Very tough, very hilly. I didn't realise how many hills there was, so it was very tough with the conditions today because it was very cold today and it was very icy. It was ice day last night, so some of the trails and paths and stuff was very icy and slippy. So I did my best. I tried to push myself to get a good time, but due to being trail running events, very icy and slippy, I just did my best and got over that finish line to get it done. But we're going to be increasing the mileage every week for a challenge I set this year, which I'll be announcing a bit later on in this video, so stay tuned. But for now, I'll pick the camera back up in a bit, see what else we get up to on a Saturday. Right everyone, back home now from Carsington Water. I've just given me shoes a bit of a clean, I'll show you now. And I ordered something this week that's going to help clean the shoes. What I can take away and put in my car and stuff with me. And I can clean my shoes outside the car and stuff as to keep them nice and clean. So that's the state of my new shoes now. I've just cleaned them off. All back, nice and clean again. This is what I ordered as well. So it's a boot buddy. You might have seen them before, where you have like a thing scrape on the end here. So you can scrape all the hard dirt away from your shoes. And you've got a water attachment what flows out here with the bristles, so you can really scrub and get your shoes nice and clean. Also, I think I'll tell you now what challenge I've done and set this year to complete. In April, I'm going to be taking on the Manchester Marathon. It's my first ever full marathon what I'm going to be taking on, so it's got a biggest challenge I've ever taken on yet before. It's going to be harder than anything I've ever done before, so I need to really get the training into place now, get the miles down, so I'm ready for race day. I haven't really trained or anything like that, so I'm going to be putting the mileage down, Give myself race day. I'm not going for a PB or anything like that. I'm just going to train ready for race day. But right now, let's pick the camera back up in a bit and see what else we got to today. Right everyone, we've come into Pradwell Woods now, me, my mum and Oliver and Ollie with the dogs. Just to take the dogs out for a walk today. Get rid of legs, a bit of a stretch. And knock the dogs out a bit so they can rest a bit later on. But it's very muddy in the woods today. So we're taking the time so we don't fall over having accidents. Ollie's playing a bit of hide and seek, he's going on hiding. I'm going to try and find him. He's even run mud all over his face to try to blend in. So let's keep going. Look at your mud all over your face. You okay?
See, there's the train track. The train track, you know where the school is?
What?
Wait,
I want to see my face. I want to see my face.
Right everyone, I didn't really do much since I last picked up the camera. I just had a shower and I fell asleep on my bed. Must have been a tired day. I'll pick the camera back up in the morning because tomorrow I've got 2 cars booked in. 2 from the same customer. I think I've got a Fiat 500 and a Volkswagen Polo. So it shouldn't be too bad. I think one's a pre-in invite and one's a deep clean invite. So it shouldn't be too bad. Another thing I'm going to hit touch base on is with me doing Manchester Marathon, as you may know, when we told you earlier on in the video, I've set back up a running program, training program, what I used for when I did the Potts Half Marathon, and I put into the plan I'm doing an Adidas Marathon, and they've sorted all the plan and routine and the workouts I need to do working up to the race day. So like I'm going to be doing some long runs every Sunday, starting out for like 20k, 25k, even doing a half a marathon, just to build that mileage up to get me prepared ready for race day, so I'm used to it. So not very far away now to race day, it's about 8-7 weeks, something like that. But yeah, so like I said, I'll put the camera back up in the morning when we do the fights on the cars and see what else we go to on our Sunday. Morning everyone, just picking the camera up after I've done the fights this morning. One was a Fiat 500 and one was like an old style Volkswagen Polo. I'll put the before and afters after this clip. I didn't really film this morning because the weather this morning was actual torrential, pouring down rain. I managed to get the interiors done. Well, it's a bit drizzly, but as soon as I went onto the exteriors of the vehicles, it was like going on it down. So I needed just get them both done while in the rain. Had to deal with the weather, but both cars are done now. I'm going to have a shower, get dressed, and I'll dry off. And I might even head down to Freeport Affinity in a bit to go into the night factory store to have a look around. I haven't decided if I'm going to go yet or not, or get into a shop or something. But yeah, I'll pick the camera back up in a bit once I've had a shower and got dressed and got ready. Right everyone, I've just had a shower and I got changed now. I don't think I'm going to be heading down to Freeport today. I'm just a bit knackered and a bit tired after the 40s this morning and then 10k at Carsington yesterday. So I am just going to nip the shop, I think in Stanton, just to pick up a few bits and stuff because I'm feeling a bit hungry. And then we'll come back home, take a trail for a bit, maybe go on the police station for a bit, see what else we got to on our Sunday. Thanks everyone. Right everyone, I'm back from Asda now. Just got a few bits like bottles of Lucasade and stuff ready for work and some stuff to make a sandwich and some other treats and stuff because I'm feeling a bit peckish. Nothing unhealthy though. Need to get fit, ready for Manchester Marathon. And a couple other things. I have booked on a couple more different events I haven't told you about. As you know, I've done doing Benidorm Half and Manchester Marathon. I've also booked on to do Cheadle Spring 5, which is like a 5-mile race, I think it is, around Cheadle Town Centre. That's at the end of March, I'd say. Don't hold me to that, but I think it's towards the end of March. And we've also booked on, me, Oliver, and a couple of others. I've also booked on to Born Survivor in May. It's a bit like Tough Mudder where you have like, it's a 10k race. It's not like a race, but a 10k. And you have over like 30 obstacles where you get very muddy, do different things. So we've booked on ourselves to do that. That's near Cheshire somewhere. So getting quite a lot planned, booked in. And I'll be vlogging most of that. But for now, this feels like a good time to end the vlog. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you enjoyed today's vlog, drop a like, a comment and smash that subscribe button if you'd like to see more stuff like this and the marathon preparation leading up to Manchester Marathon. But for now, I'll see you next weekend for another vlog. Bye everyone.